Okay, so I think one of the final concepts that you need to know about AIS is a system called ERP system. So the ERP system stands for Enterprise Resource Planning, and you will encounter this acronym a lot, especially after you go like work as a public accountant, or if you go in-house and be a accountant or managerial accountant. So an ERP system is basically an AIS system that is focusing on the internal business process. So for example, let's say Starbucks, right? So for the internal business process of Starbucks, it goes from procurement to production to sale, right? And also there are some supporting activities like marketing and HR, so on and so forth. So the ERP system is, in a nutshell, a centralized database that collects the data coming from all these different departments of this internal business process. So the idea is that with this centralized database, the accountants can have access to the data from these departments within the same pool, right? So that they don't have to go to different departments and ask for information. So the ERP system has been very popular since the 90s. And the idea is that, just give you an example. So let's say in the past, let's say Abby is from the marketing department, okay? And let's say Kush is from a sales department, okay? And for me to have a better marketing campaign, I need to get the sales data so that I can analyze the sales pattern, what's the popular product and what is not popular product, so that I know what a marketing campaign should look like. Before the implementation of such centralized ERP system, I have to email Kush, who is from the sales department, and say, hey, can you please give me a report of all the sales history that you have, right, for the past year or past month. And then I have to wait until Kush put together this spreadsheet or data and then send it to me, right? Or just give me a hard drive and I can put it on my computer. So it is very cumbersome, very time consuming, very inefficient. The idea of having an ERP system is that, okay, all the data from different departments will be saved in a central pool. So that is to say, even though I'm from marketing department, if I am authorized to access the data from the sales department, then I can just go to that pool and directly grab that data instead of having to ask Kush to put together that data and send it to me or copy it on a hard drive. So it largely facilitates the efficiency and convenience of this information sharing. And the effective, and it's supposedly to increase the efficiency of the business in general. So ERP system is basically an internally adopted AIS system. Okay, so that's the concept. And now, I think in one of our later classes, we are going to talk about ERP system versus a blockchain. I don't know how many of you have heard about this word blockchain, but now it's one of the buzzwords that you hear every day, right? So some people propose replacing some ERP systems with blockchain. So we're gonna learn about what blockchain is and whether it makes sense to replace ERP system with blockchain, and in what situations it makes sense and in what situations it doesn't make sense. So ERP system is actually related to those buzzwords nowadays, right? So so if people ask you, have you heard about ERP system? And now you can say, yes, I heard about it, right?